We had reported recently that India has modified certain clauses in the Project 75I tender due to concerns by foreign companies competing in the tender, but now the foreign companies are seeking dilution of technical requirements, which could derail the plan to build 6 advanced conventional submarines in India, that is already running several months behind time. As per latest information, Germany's ThyssenKrupp Marine Systems and South Korea's Daewoo Shipbuilding held talks with Indian shipyards on the technical aspects of designing a new submarine under Project 75I, and it is learnt that critical parameters required by the Navy might be difficult to incorporate. The foreign companies have requested for a toning down of technical requirements in both underwater range and endurance, which is the most critical requirement of the Indian Navy. The two firms have also raised similar concerns on the stealth rate asked by the Navy and the dimension of the new submarine. The foreign partners have also raised concerns on the transfer of technology required under the conditions of qualification, and in one case, the bidding foreign partner has not yet obtained permissions from its government to share critical technology to India. At a time when the American F-18 is inching closer to win the 26 multi-role carrier-borne fighter tender of the Indian Navy, the French Foreign Minister Catherine Colonna will arrive in India tomorrow to hold in-depth discussions on bilateral strategic partnership between the two nations. The sale of more Rafale fighter jets to India is also on the agenda of visiting French Foreign Minister, as the F-18 winning the Navy tender will directly increase its chances for selection in 114 MRFA tender of the Indian Air Force, mainly due to commonality, and the offer to integrate Indian origin air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons on the F-18. Adani Defense along with Israel's Elbit Systems has proposed to develop a high-altitude long-endurance drone for the Indian Armed Forces that will be 60% cheaper than the American Predator that costs $100 million per unit. As per latest information, Adani Defense and Elbit Systems has offered to develop a new high-altitude long-endurance armed drone that will be based on the Hermes 900 Starliner, that has higher range and endurance than the baseline Hermes 900. Botlab Dynamics is in an advanced stage of developing 3,500 swarm drones powered by artificial intelligence that will coordinate and overwhelm enemy defense systems by undertaking collaborative attack. Botlab Dynamics has said that after the 3,500 swarm drone system is developed, the company will develop a 7,500 swarm drone system. It has also submitted proposals to the Indian Army for developing unique systems like disposable drones for quick surveillance by special forces. Indian Navy frigate INS Satpura and a P-8I maritime patrol aircraft have arrived at Darwin in Australia for participation in the Kakadu 2022 multinational exercise hosted by the Royal Australian Navy, in which more than 15 vessels, more than 30 aircraft and around 3,000 personnel from more than 20 countries will participate and undertake high-end maritime warfare exercise in a combined environment. The navies of India and Japan have started the 6th edition of JIMEX Maritime Combat Exercise in the Bay of Bengal. The exercise will enhance interoperability and boost anti-submarine warfare skills. The Indian and Chinese troops have completed the disengagement process at patrolling point 15 in the Gogra Hot Springs area, along with removal of temporary shelters on both sides. The development comes ahead of the SCO summit this week, that will be attended by Prime Minister Modi and Chinese President along with other leaders in Uzbekistan. Prime Minister Modi will hold a meeting with the Iranian president on the sidelines of the SCO summit, as India and Iran are close to striking a long-term agreement for operations at the strategic Chabahar port that will be valid for a period of 10 years, that will be extended automatically. India is set to organize a meeting of a joint working group on the Chabahar port with Central Asian countries next month to promote the use of the port and integrate the port with the international north-south transport corridor.